So less than a month, we are leaving for full-time RVing. We would like to take a moment to share with you a financial budget that we put together that we feel is within the realm of what we are expecting to spend. Could be a little more, could be a little less, but also making sure that it's going to be sustainable for us for this next year.
And that's what we're scared about. We are nervous, and that's why we're putting it out all to everyone on YouTube. And we're looking for feedback. If you think we're high, we're low, or you think that we're way out of whack, let us know. If you guys are full-time RVers, you got the experience. And what this is going to lead us into, every month we're going to do an actual budget. This is what they call a launch budget. This is what we feel we can sustain this life going forward as a full-time RVer. But first we wanted to talk about what have we purchased over the last 2 years. We're not going to go through every nuts and bolts, but just the big stuff, So we purchased a Brinkley Z3400. Was a 2025 new that we had made, and we had it upgraded. What was the other big purchase?
We purchased a Chevy 2500.
3500.
Ah, sorry.
It's like that Z thing. If you watch any of the other videos, it's for all
those numbers. It's a number and mix and letters.
For all the guys out there, it's a 3500 diesel. So that was the other big purchase.
That would be the difference of him saying it's a ball of yarn versus a skein of yarn.
Okay, yeah, okay. Let's go back here. So other purchases we've done the water softener and water filters through Blue Tech. We just did a massive solar upgrade, which are part 2 of that will be coming out. Also, when you're watching this video, see on the bottom, we're going to be rotating our last couple videos. So if you guys want to check that out, that'd be awesome. You'll be able to get more of our backstory and everything. Any other big purchases? We also, when we bought the Brinkley, we had a 5500 watt generator installed, and we did 1100 watts of solar on the roof. Now we've put all the Victron components in there and our batteries. We're really excited. We added some stuff that you've probably never seen before, and like I said, that video will be coming out this coming week. We're so excited, and you'll see down in the bottom rotating is part 1 of that video with a kind of a funny thumbnail on it. So
we also purchased we upgraded our mattress.
Yep.
We went to the Wilderness.
Yep, well, which is about $1,200, but over what came into Brinkley, it's night and day. It's the best mattress we've ever slept on. We're excited to get back into the camper here in 2.5 weeks just for that mattress. But I think that's about it for really large item products. Let's start into our budget. This is why you guys are here. We're going to go line by line item. We'll give a little bit of a detailed why we put that number down. And then we'll end out at the end of this with our total monthly expenses, and you guys can let us know what you feel in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and ding that little bell so when our next video comes out this weekend, you can catch it. So let's start out.
But also, if there's something you see that's in our line of our budget that you feel that we have forgotten, throw it in the comments. Let us know, because we're new to this and we may have forgotten something.
Yeah, because we're not full-time RVers quite yet, but we're going to be. Let's start with category number 1. It's going to be campground cost. If you've watched any of our other videos, you know that we have 1,000 Trails. We have the Adventure membership, and we also do the Encore Plus membership. So our stays in Florida, we've already booked. Shouldn't have any additional costs than that pass. We've already paid for that pass in cash. So we won't be adding any of that into our budget, but we are adding $250 to our budget. And that's really to cover the harvest host that we go in between our 1,000 Trails. And if we need to pick up another campground from here or there, or if we want to, if we don't use that money in a month, we're going to keep it in our thing. And if we want to go to a bougie campground, then we'll go to a bougie campground sometime this year. We'll pivot and have some fun. Line item number 2 is what?
Is our phone.
Our phone. So how's our phone set up?
So we currently have a phone plan. So for 2 phones that for him and I, it's $100 a month.
Right. We're on a family plan with our son and our future daughter-in-law. So it's kind of a deal for us. We got some new phones to start out our retirement with, and that's pretty cost savings by having the four of us on AT&T. So that's line item number 2. Let's go into truck and RV maintenance. In that category, we put $225 per month into our budget. I know we change our oil in our truck, our diesel truck, the 3,500. We do it once a month, or we do it every 5,000 miles. So it's usually every 5,000 miles. We know we're going to have RV costs, and people are probably going to say that's too low, the 225. But we've also built in our bridge account a safety net for RV stuff. And when we purchased our RV, we did an extended 6-year warranty on it. So, which will allow us to have mobile techs and everything come to sites and deal with that. So we've tried to cover ourselves. So maybe the number is a little low, but with the warranty, which is basically bumper to bumper on that, we feel pretty comfortable at the 225. Fuel's next.
So the fuel is going to be our diesel and the propane for the camper.
Correct. With the diesel costs going out there, everyone knows it's expensive, but it's coming down right now. We have budgeted $550 a month for diesel. We're planning to stay most of the time 2 to 3 weeks at each stop. Especially down in Florida, we'll be parked 3 weeks, and only diesel we'll be using is running around. So that number is kind of iffy which way to go on that, but we put it at 550. Maybe it needs to be 750. That'd be a great comment for you all to tell us exactly where we're at with the diesel.
So this next category is the RV subscriptions and memberships. This category encompasses all the memberships that we have: the RV Trip Wizard, the Dirt, Harvest Host,
Thousand Trails,
and America the Beautiful.
Oh no, it's America. Passport America.
Passport America.
We always say America. We do have the American Beauty Pass, but our kids got a stat to go to all the things. But it's the America Pass. Passport America. I did it too. So with all those combined, we divided them out by 12, and that's how we got the 138.17 on our. This is going to be controversial. To the full-timers, to part-timers, to anybody that watches this video, this next line item, because it just varies so much everywhere, compared to how we do our budgeting for our food, how many times we go out to eat. It's not what everyone else does, but let us share what we're going to put down for that. We're going to put down $950 a month, and that's going to include our groceries, going to Costco's, Good Sam's, all these other places across the country that we like to buy in bulk, and then we put everything in the shrink wrap bags, and we take care of it like that. But we also want to go out to try local food, right?
Absolutely. Try to find the local fare that would be something that you would choose to go and you don't normally get, but might be popular in that area.
Yeah, I mean, I want to try some barbecue down in Texas and out west in KC. So,
do you like barbecue?
Do I like barbecue?
Do you like barbecue?
There's a bear, in the woods. Yeah. When a bear does in the woods, yes, I like barbecue, Robin. You know that. So, if you got a great place across the country, we've been asking this to throw it in our comments to tell us where to go. Give us a name so we can put it in our GPS. Like I said, we're headed out to South Dakota, Colorado, Texas, Georgia, Florida. So let us know.
So the next line we want to talk about is the Starlink and streaming.
Yeah. So we have Starlink, which is $175 a month, and then we do a streaming services that we split up with our kids So we're budgeting $265 for that. We feel that's a pretty firm number. That's what we pay right now. So,
But we have the roaming package
right, we
for
do
the
have the roaming
Starlink. So that
package.
is a little bit different than if you are just having it in your home or your apartment. So this one does cost a little bit more, and just recently the fees went up.
Yeah, another $10. It was $165, and you could shut it off when you weren't using it. Now it's $175. But we use it year round here at camp, and when we're going to be on the road. So we kind of got to live with that, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's good service. We enjoy it. So
this next line, we want to talk to you about our insurance. This insurance will cover the truck and the camper, and we have chosen Progressive.
yeah. We chose Progressive because of Wild RV. We watched their Brinkley get flooded by just a mistake, an error, and it got totaled. And if they didn't have the full recovery of that unit insurance on there, they'd had to get fair market value at the time. They'd have probably lost $30,000 or $40,000 with depreciation. It's expensive, but we wanted to do that. I think you can do that up to 5 years. If you have a camper that's less than 5 years old, you can do the full replacement cost on that. But look into it. That's the insurance that we went with.
So then our last item is the actual camper payment itself.
All right, so shout out to the woman that called us out, and we love that she called us out. We are definitely Dave Ramsey babies, and we believe in Dave Ramsey and everything he practices. But there's time in life where we have to make our own judgment, and we always felt that the stock market in today's economy is cranking, and we wanted to make that money in the stock market. So we decided to take out a loan. So I guess we're Dave-ish at this point in our lives, and we have the money set aside in our bank account if we had to go purchase it in cash if something happened. So we're kind of doing our way that way. So camper payments, $701.14. It's not huge, but it's not small either. But it's not a $3,000 mortgage payment. It's not our last house. The taxes were $12,000 a year in Vermont. Welcome to Vermont. So the cost of that is pretty reasonable. So our total monthly expenses for our launch expense sheet is going to be $34.89.31, and it's going to change. It may go up, it may go down. We don't know, but what we do know is we're launching August 1st. September, we're going to have a budget meeting with you all, and we're going to tell you factual numbers, and we're going to tell you exactly what it costs us, and we'll see if this lifestyle is sustainable, right?
I can also see or foresee there's one line that's going to go up, and probably we didn't budget enough for barbecue.
And let me talk about that for one quick second before you guys head out. We talked about in our last video our way to freedom, which you saw on the bottom of this video. We'll scroll through. We built our budget and what we have coming in for revenue dollars. We have a pension from the state of Vermont. We have built a bridge account that we have in high yield savings, and then we have all our investments. We are not going to touch our investments until we're 62. Hopefully, that's our plan. And the the bridge account, hopefully we can limp that along until 62, when we're going to both pull Social Security at that point. And then if we want more barbecue somewhere, we got a bridge account that will allow us to have some more barbecue. Not a lot, but some. And then there's other times where we're going to have to just eat ramen noodles, right? Or whatever the fare of the house is. We don't eat ramen noodles, but we do love chicken and salad. So we can do some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, just like a couple other YouTubers that we watch. That's what they do for their lunches. So we really appreciate everything, and we hope that being transparent on our budget helps somebody out there. We hope, because we watch other people's budgets, look at your budget and see where you are. Are we high? Are we low? Are we in the middle? We feel like we're in the middle. I think that we might be a little low. I think we're being optimistic on our budget that we can do this for this amount, but in all reality, we're probably 500 or 750 a month out of whack, but we took a good shot at it where we feel we can start, and we know that we have a little bit of playroom in our budget to do other things if we need to, right?
But we have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And being that we have to start somewhere, that's what we're sharing with you today.
Right.
So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please, if you would, just take a moment to hit that subscribe button. And thank you so much for taking time to watch us.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, and we love the feedback. Our last video is got a ton of comments on it, and we love replying. We love interacting with everybody, and we'll see you in the solar video over the weekend, and then after that, we're going to try to do a purging video of our last little bit of material that we have in a storage unit over in St. Albans, a couple towns over from us, and we'll be done purging hopefully in life, and it's really freeing. We hope one day that you get a chance to sell everything and go full-time RVing also. Thank you.